Yo, this is JLB Sports TV. If you prefer me to idiots like Charles Barkley, then keep watching me just to lock to discover sports harmony.
And it is Sunday afternoon, which means it's time for the English Premier League recap show. Yay! Hopefully I'll make it a weekly thing where I just do a separate Premier League recap show along with my other videos. So the biggest headline this weekend was Arsenal's just romping, just destruction of a defensively challenged Everton side. The final score was 6-1. Now, really imagine if Everton lose their center back Lescott now to Man City. Boy, would they have some real big defensive worries. And this is an Everton side that really was aiming to finish in the top 4 this year. They had aspirations after coming off a good year last year. Made it to the FA Cup final. Now, Arsenal, on the other hand, really didn't seem to miss Adebayor at all on offense as they dumped 6 goals in. I really think people underestimate Arsenal offensively. Their entire team is young and pacey, but they really lack a strong power defensive force in my mind on the back line. I think Arsenal will finish in the top 4 this year. I think they're young enough and they should just improve throughout the year. I do think the loss of Solo Torre will just, it's a big loss on defense for them. I don't know if they really can overcome it, but I expect them to score a lot of goals this season. Drogba double sealed the deal for Chelsea on Saturday, and I really do think the Blues have a perfect coach in Ancelotti. They have premier, just world-class players throughout their starting 11, and in my mind they have the deepest team in the league. My diehard Liverpool bias withstanding, I think Chelsea is the team to beat in the Premier League this season and are my favorites to win the title. Rooney won it for Man U over a newly promoted Birmingham side, 1-0. Rooney will be very heavily relied on this season with the loss of Cristiano Ronaldo, and if he can't score 20 goals, I really don't see Man U finishing in the top 2. That's how heavy he'll be relied on. Man U has the talent and quality to win, I just don't know if they'll have the depth. That's really what it comes down to in the Premier League. And Liverpool today lost 2-1 to Tottenham at White Hart Lane, a game that I just got finished watching. The first half, the Reds played very defensively and quite lethargically, and should have been down 3-0 had Pepe Reina not made some brilliant saves against Robbie Keane. A great Glenn Johnson run into the box notched a penalty kick for Liverpool, which Steven Gerrard promptly capitalized on, making the game 1-1. But then a couple minutes later, the Reds were undone by a Spurs header off a set piece, and after that the game was kind of sealed. Liverpool held possession after that and really tried to attack, but they really didn't get any great opportunities on goal. As for individual players, Lucas Lavia, Xabi Alonso's replacement in center midfielder, showed the same lumbering pace that Alonso showed, but without Xavi's great passing ability. But really, Lucas just looks so shaky on the ball. I really get nervous every time he touches it, because he either gets it taken away from him or he just hits it back to Mascherano and just really slows the pace of the game down. There were more center back worries for Liverpool as Martin Skrtel and Jamie Carragher early in the first half collided in midair. Carragher actually needed stitches, but he decided to wear sort of a kamikaze headband around his head to finish up the game. And Skrtel's jaw was bothering him all game. He was seen with an ice pack when he was taken off the field. But really, Lucas just looks so shaky on the ball. I really get nervous every time he touches it, because he either gets it taken away from him or he just hits it back to Mascherano and just really slows the pace of the game down. Ryan Babel got a surprise start on the left wing over Yossi Benayoun and made absolutely no impact. He made some nice little runs and showed his lightning pace, but his crosses were really not that good, and he doesn't pass the ball well out of a run. Yossi does. Benayoun came on later for Babel, and frankly, Benayoun did more in 30 minutes than Babel did in an entire 60 minutes of play, so expect Ryan to not play in the starting 11 anymore and have Yossi take his place on the left wing. Really, I had high hopes for Babel this season, but it looks like he already blew his chance. It's a long season ahead, there will be injuries, but he's in Rafa's doghouse right now. Really, Liverpool lives and dies, as they did last season, on Gerrard and Torres making a big impact on the game, and they just simply didn't play that well. Torres just didn't look comfortable out there, and Gerrard was nursing a groin injury, and it just didn't go well at all for Liverpool. Really, after today's game, it was just more questions for Liverpool and 0 answers. Really, new signing Alberto Aquilani could not get healthier soon enough. We could really use him now, it seems. All in all, it was a nightmare start to the season after a rather hellish summer, so hopefully they can get back on track against Stoke City on Wednesday with Yossi starting on the left wing, healthy centre backs, and a fit Gerrard. It's a long season for all, and Liverpool's title hopes are not suddenly dashed by this one game, but a dent has been certainly put into it, as well as their confidence. So looking forward to Wednesday's game. That's really all I can say. I remain cautiously optimistic. At the same time, as a fan, I'm always pessimistic, so I don't know where I really stand right now. I just really hope Liverpool can get back on track. And that's all for this Premier League recap show today. I'm Justin Block for JLB Sports TV. I'll probably be doing another one on Wednesday, depending on how the Liverpool game goes, and hopefully this will be a weekly segment.